Hello, good morning. My name's Imani. I'm going to be doing a quick face on camera, practice recording mostly, practicing getting used to the camera and talking to the camera. So, talking to an audience. So, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm trying to do like a one and done eyeshadow look. If not, I went ahead and brought in another color. This color old is the Hills. I got this from one of the kiosks in the mall. And this color is a single eyeshadow from Sephora in the color Espresso. So it's a single shadow in the color Espresso. And I thought these two colors really resembled each other, and I wanted to go ahead and utilize that. I'm also using some products within my stash. I'm trying to do a low buy, no buy, if that makes sense. I would love to do a no buy, but that is just not realistic for me. So, like a low buy, like I mean like a very low, because I have more than enough and I only have one face. So, but I really love makeup and I love new things and it makes me happy. So that's why I say a low buy. Like I'm not gonna like deprive myself, but I would still like to just really appreciate the things that I already have. So today I'm going ahead and using all things that are in my stash. One thing that I pulled, oh no, two things that I pulled from within my stash have been in my stash. I just never got a chance to use them. So they're new to me, and that is the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer, as well as the shade Peach Rose from Juvia's Place. And I actually want to use this. Is a very interesting color and it's very opaque. It's very bright. So I mean, depending on your taste, I would go in with a very light hand with this. But it's such a. I'm just going to give it a go. And I have some other things that I used that I will go throughout as I go throughout my makeup. So stick around. Watch me do my face. Do your face with me. And let's go ahead and create a canvas. Alright, so I'm going to be looking in my little mirror here. Oh, I'm going to use a viewfinder. And I'll go in. I already did my skincare, so I did that before I came on camera. I went ahead and moisturized, used my primer, did my brows, of course, as you see. I did my brows. It was a struggle. Today was a struggle brow day, but it turned out. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'm just going to do a quick eye. So I like to start with my eye first. But one thing I will do, I will go in with this primer while I'm doing my eye. It'll allow the primer to actually, work. And it's not just slipping and sliding around. So this is my first time ever using this product, and it looks like this, like a jelly consistency. It's going to, oh, what's thick? Oh my goodness. Thick. Sometimes I like to go in with a foundation brush or a powder brush and stipple the product into my face, and that I think that helps. And also go with like a setting spray. And this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine setting spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face and work that in, stipple it into my skin. Yeah. So that's that. So that looks good. Ooh, that looks good. I like that. Rock eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. And it has a little color to it. So let me cancel out any discoloration I have. I use this brush for color correcting. Let me go ahead and place this under. I use this brush for everything, honestly. You'll see me use this a few times. What am I doing? I'm putting it under my eye. That'll help with the oh my gosh. That'll help with primer. Concealer later on. Alright, let's go over this side the right way. I do enjoy this primer because it's not heavy. And it does exactly what it says it's going to do. If I want my skin to last throughout time, stand the test of time. I must take care of it. Alright, and that looks gorgeous, might I add. I don't know if I'm gonna do lashes today. I haven't been doing lashes lately. I don't know why. This was before it was a thing, y'all. I promise you. I think it was just me being lazy, and I'm like, I have natural lashes. I can just go ahead and use that. So. Alright, so now that we have the color down, I'm going with this color. I'm trying to show it without, because it's a loose pigment. So if I can, ooh, look at that. Alright, so I'm going to try to dust that all over my eye and get this little chocolatey. Ooh, that's pretty. It's showing up a lot lighter than I expected it to. I expected it to be like a dark chocolatey. But this is like a bronzy type situation. Now that we have that, I'm gonna use this brush and see if I can blend the edges of this, or what will happen when I blend. I didn't add any product to this brush. Oh, girl, we getting somewhere. Oh my goodness. Ah, I think I like that. Alright, oh, that looks good. Y'all see that? Let me move in. Let me move y'all in just a bit. Yeah, that looks so good. Alright, cool. Literally one eyeshadow look. Very nice. Very, very nice. And it didn't make a mess at all. Look under my eye. Look crazy. Crazy, crazy. Look how it worked though. I'm gonna do a quick face, y'all. So this is the palette. This is a NYX or what is this called? Complexion palette. And I'm just gonna try to dip into this once. I don't want to over dip for whatever reason. Don't ask me why. And I think like this shade honestly is very flattering for like daytime. Like you could go daytime, nighttime with this easily, like without adding any additional eyeshadow, which is bomb.com. It looks like you put more effort in than what you really did. Like that's the goal. This in a while. This is a Super Stay Maybelline 24-hour skin tint in the shade 355. And let's give that a nice shake. Before I do that though, I'm gonna go in with Dior Backstage, Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer and 4N. And I'm just gonna lay this right by my eye. Right there. And on this side. I think I will do my nose. And I think that's it. And I'll show you what I do with this. So I'm gonna let that sit. Letting that sit, I'm gonna go over and do my foundation. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand. This little e.l.f. brush, buffing foundation brush. Dip in this. This is a little more golden, but I think it'll work. It's more so like my when I in the summertime. But I ain't really been outside. One thing for sure, if my foundation is going to be anything, I'd rather it be a little too dark. Because when I go in with my concealer and everything like that, it just balances itself out way better than it would if I had a foundation that was too light. I don't use as much product on my forehead because I have a lot of expression lines on my forehead. I just don't want that smoke, okay? So this is such a pretty product. I'm gonna grab the blush I was talking about. This is Juvia's Place in Peach Rose. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. Ooh, I think that's too much. I did a little dye, and I think that's too. Okay, this been my little powder cream, whatever. But okay, now. This a little on my bridge of my nose. On my chin. And on my forehead. Okay, cool. So that was that. That's how much product, and I still have products. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm gonna use it later. Alright, y'all. Now I'm gonna blend out this. Let's see. I slowly work it up. That is so pretty. Oh, I like. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not doing any of that. Now I'm going with this Sculpt Contour by I shake everything up, y'all, by Tarte. And it's one of these sponge tip applicators. So I'm just gonna try to make sure I'm in frame and also okay. I like the bronze up everything. And put some of this over here for my nose. And then go in with I have this brush. Okay. This brush right here, it's a flat kabuki brush. It's supposed to be like the NARS brush that they came out with. But I bought this on eBay a long while back, y'all. So I'm gonna go in diagonal upward motions. This bronzer. Look at that, that's so pretty. Ooh, this bronzer is like butter. Oh, and this works too, and it gives me a real nice, healthy glow. Look at my skin. Literally, like I just got back from the best vacation. And where's my blush brush? And I just honestly, at this point, I just start to go back and forth between brushes, blending everything and marrying everything together. That way, it can just flow. You know, it can flow better. And I'm not done with this either, so. And some here, that way, again, everything can flow. Looks good, looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna do something with my nose real quick. I'm gonna take this brush and go dip into that product that I put there and just looking straight up. I start with the bridge of my nose and then I go up to my eyebrows. I go across the front. Okay. So that's that for now. That is gorgeous. That is so pretty. This is the Fit Me loose finishing powder in 35 deep, and this stuff is so good and it's so affordable, and that's what I love. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a big fluffy brush like this, and I'm going back in with my foundation brush. I'm just gonna focus on this area. Well, actually, no. Let me do under the eye first. We don't want to set any creases or any lumps or anything that hasn't been blended properly. And as I'm doing that, I'm also bringing it up the side of my nose to kind of reverse contour and clean up that contour that I just used. Now, this is a very loose, very dust the rest of the face. Since this here, I already set that. Let me dust into this a bit more. I work it into the brush by working it into the cap. I'm gonna go under here. And I'm going with a lighter concealer. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me in 25 medium. No, 25 medium. Just put some of this on the back of my hand. So my hand is my palette basically. I love it. Everything. So now I'm just going this brush, old handy dandy brush, and stamp this kind of where I want it. I'm lightly blending here. I'm like blending it, placing it where I want it. So yeah, just like this. That looks so good already. Take our blending brush and go right and start blending that out. And I love this. I've been doing this and I love how it just wakes me up. And bring it down the bridge of my nose. And the tip of my nose. And my chin. Alright, so now I'm going with a powder puff. A triangular powder puff. And this is the Huda Beauty, the old packaging, in the shade Blondie. And I'm gonna go back in with this blending brush. Blending, making sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I'm gonna set that area again. And it probably seems like, oh, like too much, but I'm telling you, like it does something, and it lasts all day, and you look flawless all day. At least I have. That's been my experience. Pull this down the center of my nose. And check. And I'll go back in with that powder brush. Let's set it there for now. More of this one. Dusting that powder just a bit. And just brush this all over my face. Almost like a finishing powder. I haven't even had bronzer yet. I just did the cream bronzer and all this. So that's what we're gonna do now. What is this? LA Color, LA Girl Euphoria palette. I bought this on sale and I am tempted. I'm challenging myself rather to use this as a full face palette. So I'm going in this darker color here. I'm gonna use this to, oh, the brush fits perfectly in there. This is so many pretty colors. Also, it's working. It looks so good. Maybe a little too dark. I'm gonna fix it. So I'm just lay the color down and then blend it out. One hit will quit us. Alright, let me dip into that same color and now I'm gonna focus on my nose. Same steps we did before this. So that is that color. Set that aside. I'm gonna just blend this out, blend it up, and that down, of course. It looks, I love it. I like it. I can still see the blush from Julia. In fact, I'm gonna go in with that. The color's still there, y'all. It's not as potent, but it's still there. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so pretty. This brush just to be more precise with the nose. And get the powder puff. And down here. And brush up. And brush up. I want to also use this for blush too. And I think I'm gonna go in with this muted pink right here. And I'm gonna brush this over top of my. I just took this to another level. And yes, ew. Spray my face. I'm gonna use this Revolution setting powder. And this looks so good. And spray my face. Oh, here it is. I know I'm all in the way, y'all. I'm all in the way. Just a little essence eyeliner. I like to put my mole back where it normally is, and it's not covered up. Yeah. I'm gonna brush through my brows here. To help with my mascara. The Tint I Dog by Lancome. This is just with my mascara. So if I go in with lashes, oh, I think this look would be so fire. I mean, it's fire now, but I feel like lashes really accentuate things. This is so pretty. I'm just gonna put them mascara on my bottom lashes. So this is the look, y'all. This is the look. I like it. I like it a lot. One thing I will do is my lip. This is a lip liner by Makeup by Mario in the color Jeff. And I'm going to take Jeff and just accentuate my lip line. So that's the, I'm gonna leave this on for the time being. I'm gonna get this Morphe lipstick in the color Confess and just, yeah. Look at that chocolatey goodness. That's pretty. And it does suit the look. I wouldn't say an ideal match, but it's not bad. This looks so fire, bro. You got to excuse me. I am really liking how this turned out. Okay, so this is the look. The skin looks really, really good. I mean, for this primer to give me this, I'm not sure of the longevity. I'll wear it throughout the day and I'll try to record, even if it's like on my phone real quick, and just bring y'all some type of update as to how this did for me, because this is my first time using it. I didn't use a ton of it and I tried to spread it out across my face as best I could to get a real, allow the product to work as it should. And I think my face looks really, 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 really good. I'm really challenging myself to use this for the next 2 weeks. I usually shop my stash like every 2 weeks, just so, because I get bored with something, honey, so I need to update that thing. And I would like to use this for multiple looks. I love that it has some eyeshadow colors in it as well. That way, if there is a moment in where I need to, or I feel like using an eyeshadow, I have some options. And I think I do have something coming up in the next 2 weeks, because the next 2 weeks I believe is Valentine's Day, so this may come in handy. If not, I don't typically shop my stash for eyeshadow palettes because I don't use eyeshadow that often. So if I'm like doing an eyeshadow look, I'll just grab whatever I'm in the mood for at that time. But I don't typically shop my stash for eyeshadow palettes, and I don't have that many eyeshadow palettes, but I have plenty. I have enough to shop a stash. But I figured, let me challenge myself to use this, because this was, or is, how this product is marketed. It's marketed as a face palette, a 12 color eye and face palette. So I said to myself that I love a face palette. I was going through a face palette stage where I just really wanted all the face palettes. I have them. I love them. I don't have all of them, but I have the ones I was able to get, the ones that I was attracted to. So yeah, so I went ahead and picked up this. And I haven't used it that much either, so that's another reason why I really want to delve into this and get as much use out of it as possible and really see if this is something that I could travel with. Because I really don't like carrying a whole lot with me. That too has changed. When I was younger, I would travel and I would pack so much shit that I didn't need, and now I'm like, less is more. Like, less is really more, and then you can bring souvenirs home. Like, I love souvenirs. I love a good souvenir. So anyhow, yeah, that's that. The powders, face powders, they are doing me well. They always do. I knew those two powders, and they are marketed to, well, the Fit Me is marketed to kind of mimic the Huda. So, same. And yeah, that's gorgeous. This surprised me on my face. It looks so good. It looks so good. This blush is so pretty. And this is the Peach Rose by Juvia's Place. I loved it. Everything looks pretty. Everything looks really, really pretty. I feel like going somewhere. I always feel like going somewhere, doing something with my hair, and going somewhere to edit. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna see how I can edit this stuff. I mean, this turned out so pretty. Like, I don't want to switch it up. I don't typically put color underneath my eyebrow. I mean, I'm trying to get back into that, but it just never seemed like it worked out for me when I did it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again, but I'm really loving this one and done color. Simplicity and just using what we have this year is what I'm going for. I mean, if I need a more complex look, then I'll do that. But I really want to just stick to looks that don't require a lot of effort, don't require a lot of steps or a lot of different products. Like just sticking to what we have right here, something quick, and achieving a really nice look. And helping me to, well, sitting here while I help myself to achieve this face. I think it looks wonderful, and if you agree, I ask that you give this video a thumbs up and you comment if you have any requests, if you would like to see anything makeup related, let me know, and I will do my very best to make that happen. So again, thanks for stopping through, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.